Man of any interest wants to know, Rob, would you do a nude scene? Want to see that Hollywood hag? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, that Hollywood hog. Oh, Hollywood hog, not hag. Yes, the Hollywood hog. The nude scene. Oh my God. I gotta. I was listening. I still listen to current Howard Stern, and Howard Stern was talking the other day, um, about how he has trouble using the bathroom in public, and I've always been the same way too. Like he's got to go to a stall. That's like me. And if he knows people are waiting for him to get out, he has trouble going.
Yeah, I
And I have
prefer
the
the
same
stall
thing.
too, honestly. Yeah.
And he says, his is from being, I guess, from being as a kid having a small penis. And yeah, I know New Stern, ew, but I still listen to it. But because I relate to Howard. But anyway, I was thinking the same thing, and I started remembering, Nasty Neil, that my mom, like I always lived with my dad, but when I would go stay with my mom, my brother, my half brother, we had different dads, but the same mom. I would stay with him, and my mom would make us take baths together uh, to a uncomfortable age. Like it was like a weird age, like too old to be
Like a
bathing
couple years ago.
together. But I think what started that with me is like I'm not a large gentleman, and when my my brother, she would make me take a bath with my brother, and his cock was hanging down to his knees, and
Your
and
brother's with Virgil?
mine was barely going over the ball sack, and
Maybe you just have really long balls.
no. So I I, uh, I was so uncomfortable for my whole life because I thought I was like, and I remember saying to my mom one time, I go, well, when is my penis going to grow like that? And she goes, oh, I'm sorry, honey. That's it for you. And, and so my whole life, I remember one time as a teenager, like I wasn't a very attractive teenager. I had very bad acne and back knee. But I was from New Jersey. So when I went to West Virginia, all these hot hillbilly chicks liked me because I seemed like this cool city kid. And I remember this girl on the bus with me. She had these big titties, and um, we were making out on the bus, and I was putting my hands up her bra, feeling her titties were getting on it. And she went to put her hands down my pants. And I was so self conscious, I jumped back because and I think that's my mother that scarred me from that, from
Wow.
making me bathe with my brother who had a cock down to his knees.
Was
Like
your
my
brother like a grown man, or was he just
no, we're 18 months apart. He's like 18 months
okay?
older than me, but he's still, I'll see him when I go to Tennessee. Hopefully, we don't have to take a bath together.
You have to
That'll
bathe
still be,
together.
that'll still be embarrassing. But
Maybe that's what Mr. Kill Everything wanted to do at Ashley's place. Like,
yeah,
can we
but
can
I
we
mean,
shower together?
But I mean, yeah, me and my brother would been. I remember him sitting there and be Indian style in the bath, and his cock was down to his knees in Indian style, and I'd be looking at like, and mine, and then they would goof on me like my brother and my mom and they call mine a pine needle. Like, oh, yours is like a little pine needle. It was
Wow, that's awful. Yeah, it's
yeah.
like scarring stuff.
Yeah, then they would say stuff and make comments, and I think that really fucked me up sexually, like as an adult, because I always had trouble with intimacy because, now comment. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm large. I wouldn't. Maybe I'm even below average with penis size, but it's not like a laughable size like when I've been with women. Like, wow, that's really small. But to me, it was because my mom had me bathing with my brother who had like a horse cock down
Yeah,
to his knees,
you're
and it really
bathing with Virgil.
it fucked me up mentally. It really fucked me up mentally.
He didn't blow himself like Lanny Poffo or anything.
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe you have huge balls, Rob. I don't know. Maybe I do. I no, but it's crazy. I mean, my brother's cock was so big it would change colors, like down
What? It's like magic?
each layer of his cock had a different color. I mean, it
Like a
was
tree? You could find the rings to see how old it was.
yeah. um, Yeah, Dom Adams says my mom said I had a small penis because dad did. That's what my mom said. My mom was like, "Well, your father was small too. That's why
Yeah,
you're not as big
your
as your
brother's
brother."
somebody else's son. Yeah.
Yeah, because me and my brother, we had different dads, and
Oh, okay.
I
I thought maybe you had the same dad, and then
no,
all
we had the same mom, but we had different dads. But I mean, my brother had this giant horse cock,
right.
and my mom really fucked me up by making me bathe with him and make me look at his horse cock. And then when I would make comments and I'm like, why isn't my cock like that? They would laugh at me like, yeah, look at your little pine needle compared to your brother's horse cock.
Was his dad like Mandingo or something?
Yeah, his dad was a white fella too. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
Hi, Rob. Do you recognize my voice?
No, I don't. Who are we talking to?
This is your mother. This is Saul.
Did you call just to laugh at my cock again, Mom?
This is like Psycho.
I never laughed at it. All I said it was a cute pine needle. It's a cute little pine needle with two little pine cones underneath.
Yeah.
Like
Then your friends would, Rob, why does your mom call you Pine Needle and your brother Oak Tree?
Yeah. No, hold on. Oscar Electric says your mom made you look at it. What? No, I didn't say she made me look at it, but you can't miss it. She didn't make me look at it, but she made me bathe with him, and his cock was hanging down to his knees. How do you not? We're sitting there in a tub together naked, and his big fucking cock is all over his lap and knees. How am I not supposed to notice that? Why, my little fucking pine needle dick is just sitting there like, you know?
Do you think that's why you walk around with a purse, Rob?
Maybe it is, Mom. Do you? I'm coming to visit you this summer, Mom. Do you want me to leave the purse home? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Leave the purse and bring the pine needle.
Well, the pine needle's coming regardless. I mean, it's insane. But my mother, I mean. Clip it, Doom. Yeah, somebody. Anyone else stroking it now? Wow, you know.
You got, yeah, he's going for round 2 here, man.
Jeez, I mean, but like seriously though, I mean, I don't know. I mean, my mother and me and my brother have talked about it as adults about how weird it was that our mom had us bathing together at that age, but I don't think I've ever really openly discussed how mentally scarring that was.
I don't think 16 was too old.
Yeah, that's a little old, Mom. And my brother had a big giant horse cock, and I had this little pine needle, as you guys called it, and laughed. You know. And I couldn't even get in a fight with my brother because anytime we would go verbal insults, I was quicker and funnier than him. But you know, then he would be like, "Oh, look at your little pine needle dick," and I'm like, "Ah, you know, he's got a point."
Can't believe you did that to poor Rob here, Rob.
Then Rob's brother's horse cock. The link. It's late. It's 1:30. I wonder. Let me hang up with you, Mom. I'm gonna call my brother, see if he answers.
Good night, Robert.
All right, he
You're
listens.
gonna call his cock.
But let me see if he may not be. I think he works mornings, but you know, if I wake him up, I think he'll forgive me. Let me call my brother Michael. All right. I don't think he's going to answer this late, but he might. But then if he does, he's going to think it's like an emergency. He's like, "Why is my brother calling me at 1:30 in the morning?"
Talk about his dick.
Yeah, I just want to talk about cocks.
Like, oh, this again.
I'm not able to get to the phone right now, but
he even got that deep horse cock voice. "Hi, this is Michael."
It's very intimidating.
Yeah, man. Like, "Hey, I'm Saul." And my brother's like, "Hey, this is Michael." Yeah, because he's got that big horse cock.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
Hey, yo, Rob, it's your brother. Hello there. What you be doing looking at my cock, Rob?
I apologize, Mike,
We
but
be taking them bubble baths and you be looking under the water at my cock.
Let's play some submarine.
I can't listen. Even under the bubble bath, Mike, you had a very large penis. I mean,
Yo, I don't play that, man. You
yeah.
be looking at my cock under the water? Nah, man. It ain't like that.
I apologize, Michael, but you had a very large
Alright,
penis.
We cool.
We cool.
All right.
All right.
All right, man.
What was your dad's name, Jamal?
I'll see you next time at Ma's party, okay?
All right, Ma's party. All right. Are you going to make the chitlins?
Yeah.
All right.
Don't be looking at my cock no more, okay?
All right.
Keep your hands above the bathwater.
Oh, are we going to be bathing together at the next family function?
Yeah. No more bubble bath for us, no more. I didn't know that.
All right.
It's a family
All right,
tradition.
man. Look here. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Peace.
Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. My brother Michael, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, God.